To order. First off, we have the approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda? Okay, is there a second? Okay, second by Mr. Hensley. Okay, all those in favor, aye? Aye. Any opposed? You're not opposed, are you? To the agenda? I thought I heard an aye after the agenda. Oh, okay. Oh, you're delayed. That's right, Shannon. I forgot. Okay, I apologize. Okay. All right. Dr. Locklear, why don't you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Please join me in saying Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Oh, thank you. All right. At this point, let us all have a moment of silence, of prayer and reflection. Okay, thank you very much. All right. At this point in time, Dr. Locklear, Moore County Schools school improvement plans.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. First, I want to thank the board for their time about a week and a half ago, sitting down and listening to our presentations from our respective schools with their school improvement plans from our principals. Really appreciate the board's engagement in that. And Dr. Metcalf is just bringing a brief reminder of my recommendation for your approval of those plans and the accompanying school safety plans that go with those. So, Dr. Metcalf.
Yes, sir. Just very quickly, we appreciate your engagement on October 22nd and 23rd for the special call meetings where our principals reviewed their school improvement plans, and we will request your approval next week at our Tuesday meeting. That also includes not just the school improvement plans, but also the school safety plans. And we know that in the past, the board has requested to see the district emergency preparedness and crisis management plan as well. We will be providing 3 opportunities through the week. I'll email you after this meeting. That also ties to some information that will provide the board for review with school resource officers, which I'll talk about with another agenda item later. So after the meeting, I'll provide those 3 dates to you via email. But do request your approval. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Metcalf.
Are there any comments or anything with regard to the school improvement plans or the safety plans? Am I right?
Safety plans would be in closed session.
Yeah,
Discussion
okay,
of
so
those.
that's in
Yeah.
closed session.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, I stand corrected. Okay, so we'll limit ourselves to the school improvement plans, and I guess for the school safety plans, we'll be in closed session next meeting.
Yes,
Am I
sir.
correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So limiting us at this point just to the school improvement plans. Are there any further comments beyond what we had last week? Yes.
Just a quick one, probably just adding to the compliments that were rained upon you guys and the principals. That was an outstanding period. It was a good opportunity to see what's going on the ground and what their mindset is. And I salute those principals. We'll be looking forward to following their efforts. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Benway. Yes, we're excited to see the growth of those schools this year and appreciate their leadership. Thank you for saying that.
Okay. Further comments by members of the board? I think it was a wonderful presentation, Dr. Locklear, and I cannot speak for the board. The board will obviously have its vote heard next week, but I think at least for me, I was impressed by the principals and the like, and by the school improvement plans. So, all right. So moving right along, out-of-state field trips.
Thank you, Mr. Levy. Ms. Metcalf will come forward with Ms. Sinan. We do, these are routine field trips, but we do have a few from Pinehurst High School and one from Union Pines. Mrs. Metcalf.
I don't know if that's on or not. Oh, good. Good morning. So Pinecrest High School, the indoor track team would like to compete at the Walter Bass High School Invitational at Liberty University, January 17th through the 18th. The Air Force JROTC would like to take their 4-year cadet senior staff to Washington, D.C., March 3rd through March 6th. They would also like to take their 3rd-year cadets to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, from March 31st to April 3rd. And then the marching band would like to perform in the Walt Disney World Parade, April 30th in Orlando. Union Pines High School, the rifle team has qualified to compete in the Area 6 Rifle Championship at York Comprehensive High School in York, South Carolina on December 12th.
Any comments by members of the board?
Yes. Do you have anything, Pauline? You were looking intently. I thought maybe you. So I have a question about the Walt Disney World Parade. Any details? Walt Disney World has many different parades. Is there a particular theme to this parade, or is it just a march down Main Street, you know, on a typical day?
I believe it's part of a typical parade. This is part of their performance standards. But let me take a quick look. Oh, I have it here somewhere. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't, they didn't indicate that it was a special event.
Yeah,
I do know that Disney does invite bands to perform throughout the year in their regular parades for that experience in the
what I mean, what a great opportunity. I mean, I want to march in a Disneyland parade, but Disney World Parade actually. But I would like to know if that parade has any particular theme, or if it's just a high school band, whatever. I'd like to know a few details.
Sure, I'll ask that question.
Mm-hmm. We can follow up with that, Ms. Jensen.
Further questions? One thing that I want to say, Dr. Locklear, thank you for bringing all these field trips to us ahead of time, because that's for the staff, because sometimes these things come up and we don't have too much lead time on it, but this seems to give us a great deal of lead time.
Yes, thank you to Ms. Metcalf, continuing to gently remind our schools of the need to do that as far ahead of time as possible. Yes, sir.
That's fine. Okay. Now, so far as the agenda is concerned, for next time, the school improvement plans, is that a vote or is that consent? How does the board feel about that? Okay, seems to me it would be consent, but I don't know. Okay, I'll put it down as consent. Out-of-state field trips. Mr. Hensley, do you have a misgivings, or do you want that consent or a vote?
Well, it depends upon what the response is. I would go ahead and put it on the consent agenda for now. I suspect
You can
we'll get
take it
a
off the
response.
consent agenda just before the meeting, if that's what you would desire to do. So both those matters are on consent agenda, if that's okay with the board. Okay. Okay, all right. I'm informed that we need to take a 5-minute recess for technology reasons, so we'll stand in recess.